Marnie here. It is Friday morning, and it's been a crazy kind of couple of days. So it's been raining a lot, and so it flooded the basement. It wasn't as bad as it can get down here sometimes, but Wednesday night, my dad came down here and he started rug doctoring the water out and stayed up all night long. Into Thursday. He actually took off work Thursday, yesterday, to keep at it. And his main goal when he is rug doctoring the water out of here is to keep it from reaching my room. So it didn't get in my room. It has in the past. It's almost like completely flooded my room before, but it didn't this time. So he's still trying to figure out where all the holes are in the floor from the exterminator years ago. That's what's causing all the flooding. So he's little by little figuring out where all the holes are that he needs to plug up. So anyway, he was up for a good 24 hours. He tried to take a couple of naps, but that didn't work. He just couldn't sleep. Because every time he'd go to sleep it'd start raining and water come pouring in again. So it's drying out now. He's got the industrial floor fan going and the dehumidifier. So as far as myself, I've been crocheting a lot the past few days. I'm still feeling really blah. Don't know why. I can't seem to get out of that funk. However, my equilibrium is starting to get back in balance because I'm not feeling near as dizzy as I was. Just a little bit here and there, but not nearly as what it was a few days ago. So anyway, I've got a lot of whips and faux. Not going to be in this video. It's probably not going to be till the end of the month. That's going to be a whole other video. So anyway, yeah, I've been doing a lot of crocheting for the past couple of days, almost non-stop. And yeah, I still haven't gotten the comments yet. I'm getting ready to go upstairs since it's Friday. This is usually my cooking day, so I'm just going to go upstairs and do a little bit of cooking for the weekend. Mostly just ground meats. I think I'm going to mix some Italian sausage, sweet Italian sausage with some grass-fed ground beef. Throw it in a bowl for the weekend. I don't have any brats, and I really just don't want to go to the store to get any. Although I would love to have some brats because, that's my thing. I don't know what else I'm cooking. I know that I want to have some keto fries today because I'm craving that. I am going to cook a couple of the chipotle squashes because I really like those a lot. And I do like, what's her name? Maya. I think her name's Maya at Low Carb Love. She boils her chipotle squash with tea bags, so that's what I've been doing, the apple cinnamon tea bags. And so I'm going to do that today. And some people talk about peeling the chiotes and taking out the pit, but the whole thing is edible, and the skin and the pit don't taste any different from the flesh. So I don't see any point in wasting any of it. I just chop it up and throw it all in the pan, pit, skin, and all. And I don't taste any difference at all. Some people say the pit tastes nasty, but for me, honestly, in my own opinion, the pit doesn't taste any different from the rest of the squash. So there's no reason to try and, wiggle it out of there. I just chop it all up and throw it in the pan. No point in getting my hands all slimy from peeling it. Again, skin doesn't taste any different from the flesh, and it's edible. Might as well use it all. Alright, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and get up there because I want to get my messes cleaned up. I don't want to be cooking all day. And I will check back in a little bit. In here I have a package of sweet Italian sausage and a package of grass-fed ground beef. I've got some onions in there, just some diced frozen onions, some minced garlic, the stuff from Costco, and also onion powder, garlic powder, and turmeric, and then salt and pepper, pink salt. So I'm going to let that cook, and then I've got my chaffles made. I just used the Cuisinart today because my dash is getting pretty sickly. So that is my chaffles. And here I've got I think there's 8 eggs in there, yeah, for hard cooking. And then since the poached eggs are going to get done before the hard cooked eggs, I'm just going to keep an eye on them, take them off of there when I think they're done. Alright, so I'll be back. Okay, here is my breakfast. I got 3 poached eggs and 2 chaffles. Sorry it is so loud. I've got the exhaust fan going. So. Oh, I see a puppy. Aw, she's waiting for me to give her some eggs. Okay, my eggs are done. Look at that. Looks like I got cobwebs growing between my eggs. Alright, we'll see how these turn out in a little bit. Look at this thing. We got ourselves a robot at the local Schnucks. Good grief, the price of this stuff went up. It used to be 3 something. Yeah. I'm not going to get any this time. I can't afford that. As you can see, I went to Schnucks anyway, and I got my bratwurst anyway. So this time I just got the regular beer brats because it was the cheapest one. I usually get the jalapeno, but I also really like the cheddar, but we'll go plain this time. These are really good too. So getting ready to put them in the air fryer. Okay, so here are the chayote squashes. I get mine at Walmart, the Walmart neighborhood market. They're $1.18 each. So, like I said earlier, I don't take the skin off and I leave the pit in because, you know, it all tastes the same. So I'm just going to chop them up and put them in my pan of water over here. And these 2 apple cinnamon tea bags. Alright, all chopped up and in the pan. I just got this here so that it doesn't boil over. But yeah, the whole thing. And since I don't take the skin off and I leave the pit in, it hardly takes any time to chop all this up. It's only 2 of them. And I got my tea bag in there. Sometimes I actually crack a couple of cardamom pods in there, but I'm not going to do that this time. I won't fool with it. So, but when I do, when these are done, I'm going to probably let them boil for about 20 or 30 minutes, and you know, until they're fork tender. And then when they're done, I will put cinnamon on them and some allulose and also some of these baked apple drops and some of the snickerdoodle drops. Alright, there you go. And my bratwursts are smelling yummy. Well, I always say I want to get my stuff done early, but it never really happens that way. It's about 11:15 now, but I should be done by noon. Mess cleaned up and all. But anyway, so I was watching the Keto Twins, Sarah and Emily, and they did a video talking about a video they had watched about someone saying that if you put sweetener on a cucumber, it will taste like watermelon. And I thought I might try that for myself, so I've got 2 cucumber slices here, and I just put a little bit of allulose in the bowl. I've got the cucumbers sitting in here, and so I wanted to see for myself if this was true. They, Keto Twins, did say that it does kind of taste like a watermelon, so we'll see. Alright. Here goes. Oh wow. It does. It tastes like a watermelon. Well, that's great because I miss watermelon. Oh, my bratwursts are done. Wow. I don't know that I would do that all the time because I wouldn't want to go through all of my allulose that quick. But yeah, wow, that's really good. Yum. I usually just put salt and pepper on my cucumbers. Or I like to soak them in apple cider vinegar with salt and pepper. Alright. Now I know. It does taste like watermelon. So here is the chayote squash all done. I boiled it for about 30 minutes. It was fork tender. And then I just eyeballed all the other stuff that I put in there. I'm going to say roughly a couple of tablespoons, heaping tablespoons of allulose. Some cinnamon. I couldn't tell you how much. I'm going to say at least a teaspoon, probably more. Probably more like a tablespoon. I like a lot of cinnamon. And then I did a heaping quarter teaspoon of xanthan gum, and then 10 drops of the baked apple, and 10 drops of the snickerdoodle, the one-on-one flavors. And then when I want some of it, I'll just put it in a bowl, maybe drizzle a little bit of maple syrup on it, and put some of the grain-free granola on top of it. So yeah, this is really good. Yum! Okay, here is my lunch. Just 2 of these bratwursts. And that's it. Check back in later. Here is my dinner. My Portofino yellowfin tuna with avocado, lemon juice, and I will put some multi-purpose seasoning on there when it is time to eat. Right now, I still got a couple hours left. Hey there, gonna go ahead and close this day out. I've got all my meals out of the way. I haven't had dinner yet, but still got a couple hours to go before I have dinner. Totally forgot to make my French fries today. Just totally forgot about it. I kept thinking every time I go to do something, remember to get my ingredients out, and then I'd forget, get sidetracked. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm getting ready to go downstairs for a little bit, do some crocheting. Might even take a nap because I got up way too early this morning. I woke up at 3:30, never went back to bed. So anyway, I hope everyone has a great weekend, and as usual, I won't be doing any recording for the weekend. So hopefully I will do something on Monday. It's going to be at least another week or 2 before I do a whips and foes video. But anyway, yeah, I hope everyone has a great weekend. If you could give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate that. And I will see you next time.